Hi, everyone. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent with Exp Realty. And today I have a special guest with us, Andrew Thompson. He's the managing broker at Exp South Africa. And what we're going to do today is go deep into the Exp disruptive model that has really explored all over the world. And now it started in South Africa as well. And it's doing an amazing job changing the lives of many agents, not just in South Africa, but around the world, because it's given us this unique opportunity to partner. Hence why I have Andrew sitting here with me. I'm actually based in Toronto, Ontario, in Canada, and we're here working together as a team. And he's able to come onto our channel and share some information about South Africa business model so that you're able to understand that there's a unique opportunity for you to partner with agents in South Africa as well. Or if you're in South Africa, how you can leverage this unique opportunity. So thank you so much, Andrew, for joining me. I would love it if you can give a little introduction about yourself and maybe, give us a really deep, in-depth understanding of this amazing business model.
Tharmila, thanks very much indeed. I get goosebumps talking to you as you do the introduction of Exp South Africa. And I'm so excited about being on your show here this evening in South Africa at the moment. It's 6 p.m. in the evening. I know you've got a very different time in Toronto, but what a wonderful pleasure to be chatting to you and obviously your audience today. You know, my background, just very quickly from a real estate perspective and the history that I come from, I was a hotelier by trade, so I feel I can add value to people's experiences. I was in the hotel business. I oversaw some 31 hotels in Southern Africa between Botswana, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. And I moved across to the development game and did some large-scale mixed-use developments here in South Africa, ranging from 2,000 units all the way through to 4,500 units. And at that particular time, I had an introduction to Keller Williams. And I ran a small franchise for Keller Williams here for around about 15 months, grew the team to just over 50 agents. And I was so thankful for the grounding of that experience because I got to understand cap management and how this commission structure works. And my transition into EXP was just absolutely a blessing for me at the end of the day, because I know this company as EXP is a game changer for people. It's a wealth creator. And for me, one of the most forward-thinking companies that I've ever dealt with. A very personalized company, family orientated, all around community of real estate professionals. And I've just loved the experience joining not only EXP South Africa, but EXP Global and the broader community of EXP. I think you know already we're in 19 countries around the world. Dominican Republic was announced yesterday, and we had 74,000 agents around the world at the present moment, regarded as the fastest growing real estate company as it stands. And if we bring that into South Africa, just looking in hindsight, we effectively registered the company here in August 2020. I started with EXP South Africa on the 4th of August 2020. We got our license through the Estate Agency Affairs Board locally, trading as EXP South Africa. And as you can see on the screen, that is our actual brand name. I love it from a point of view. We've been trading for around about 14 months. And in that 14 months, we've grown to over 360 agents. And it's been a tremendous growth with very happy agents, excited agents, agents getting into listings, getting into production. And funny enough, we made history today with our first cap agent being announced. And I know those cap agents are now lining up 4, 5, 6 coming in. We've got teams coming into our structure. So let me dive into a bit of a model explained and talk about EXP South Africa and where we at the present moment. So just about EXP World Holdings and the company as it stands. As you know, EXP Realty, the brand in USA, EXP Global, taking us to the rest of the world, EXP Commercial, start of last year at 12 states of America, now operating in all 50 states of America. And just a lovely story around Glenn Sanford, who identified Verbella back many years ago. But Glenn Sanford founded the company back in 2009. And if you look at the collaborative workspace that we operate in, I'm so excited about that space because if you look at the pandemic where we're at the present moment, I work in the safest environment, the healthiest environment. I got a good computer, great Wi-Fi connection, and effectively I can work from anywhere where I am in the world. As I mentioned earlier, 73,000 agents, voted as one of the best places to work over the past 5 years, and tremendous accolades being thrown in the direction of EXP. Now, if you just think of Glenn Sanford himself, and I just love this gentleman because, you know, what I heard about Glenn when I first met him he spoke about connecting the unconnected. And he's done exactly that. He's thrown applications, disruptive technology at us together with his leadership team. And you think of the likes of Jason Guessing. I remember Jason saying about a year ago, a happy agent brings another happy agent, and a good agent brings another great agent. And we taking that philosophy and incorporating it and creating one of the best jobs in the world environments here locally in South Africa, and opening up to a diverse and transformational community from a South African point of view. No better gentleman to take us to the rest of the world than Michael Valdez. As you know, he comes across from Realogy with over 300,000 agents, and just love the experience that Michael has brought to the table. So our team in South Africa, and this just shows how good the technology is. This team of 7 of us will take us to a team of around about 1,000 agents. And our trajectory is to get to 4,000 agents here locally in South Africa. We're literally at a 10% mark in terms of our growth. And the largest real estate company carries 2,600 agents at the present moment. And obviously, we want to be number 1 in South Africa. So onboarding specialist, Robin Nell, Amanda Ray, our admin support coordinator, Nyari and Zion, our 2 transactional specialists, and then Kelly Leibrandt, really our agent services coordinator. And probably the most important gentleman in this team is Mark Luca. And just love this guy because he pays our agents on time. And obviously, like Jason Guessing said, a happy agent and a paid agent brings another happy agent. And that's very key to us at the end of the day. So I think you've heard about this before, where Glenn Sanford back in 2009 really looked at a bricks and mortar business, and knowing he came across from some very big brands where he was a very successful real estate professional. And if you think he wanted to ensure that the agent became the king and queen in his business, became the decision maker in his business, and Tharmila, you know that, and he wanted to really ensure that you as an agent became a shareholder in his business. So the only way that he could do that was to ensure that within a traditional brokerage, there was a transition into how EXP operates. And all this, the costs were literally stripped out of those companies to ensure that you didn't have the big spend on marketing, the receptionists, the auditors, the accountants, the license, the trust accounts, the bricks and mortar, the rental of buildings, etc. And in South Africa, for 800 Rand a month, you get a whole lot of value thrown at you. And with that comes applications, communication tools, and a whole lot more in terms of your overall experience. So we look at 6 different ways of earning. And I know, that probably the best, if not the best compensation model in the world. And if you look at from an agent's perspective, and in a nutshell, an agent can earn really good commissions. You can earn revenue share through creating an annuity income for you ever going forward, through assisting with the growth of the company in terms of attracting other agents into our structure, building your own organization, and effectively building a network of agents. And then the third way is an asset in the form of EXP shares as registered on the NASDAQ. And that wealth creator in itself, with equity awards and incentives and the ability to bank some of your commission, is just a commodity that you'll never, ever let go of. And then third-party incomes, the 6th item on this particular list, is where bond originators and banks who offer fees, relocation specialists, concierge services, etc., where the fees can be collected 100% by the agent without sharing into a traditional agency with the principal or broker of that particular agency. So if you look at the model in South Africa, and I'm going to fly through this very quickly, 800 Rand join fee once off. I think in US dollar terms, that is around about $40 US, if I'm not mistaken. 800 Rand monthly card fee paid in advance of the month. Our splits in South Africa, 75% in favor of the agent, 25% to company. And then out of the company's portion, that builds up to a cap value of 150,000 Rand. Once that figure's met out of the company's portion, the agent moves to 100% commission. Now, in the USA, on every single transaction, you got a fixed fee, as an example. Might be the same in Canada, Tharmila. I'm not 100% sure. But in South Africa, we charge a 4% transaction fee. So looking back, the agent has the ability to net out on 71%. I had an agent cap today, and effectively that capping agent for the rest of their year now, going through to the 1st of June this year, will earn 96% commission. One of the best, if not the best commission structure in the world. What do you get for 800 Rand? And there's a long list here. You get access to our world. There are offices where you can come interact. They call me Andy the Avatar as I come into our office areas. All the technology through a tie-in from your email address. We've got a listing platform called Rep, talks to a feed called Prop Data, talks to syndications like Private Property and P24, which are big lead generators here locally in South Africa, and talks to other syndications like Gumtree, IMM Africa, TPN, PropBay, Commercial, Quengo, and the likes. And we also extend to 35 international destinations through List globally. And I just believe we've got a phenomenal system with a CRM, a listing platform, and we've thrown in some really massive value. Unlimited deed searches through a valuation called Lightstone, social media links through LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and I certainly think you should go look there. Frame VR, which is an office web link environment for agents where you got frames around you and you can promote your own individual product. And then the best training in the world through our EXP University, those connection tools through Workplace and WorkChat, some of the best connectivity from a communication perspective that I've ever seen in any company around the world. Flow marketing, social media analytics, and I know, Tharmila, you like that one, but it's a paid for service and goes in and generates leads for the individual agent. Tremendous tool for our local agents here in South Africa. And then what we've done this year, we've thrown in some merchandising, 650 Rands worth of merchandising, where the agent can order through an e-commerce trolley delivered to their doorstep, their business cards, their for sale boards, their magnets on their cars, etc., etc. Any merchandising you can think of, ordered through our shop up in Johannesburg and delivered to your doorstep at the end of the day. Revenue share, this is where you start creating an organization of agents. And really, as you introduce agents, you get compensated through the profit that is made by EXP to ensure that an agent that is in production in your downline and focus on your first tier of agents, if you focus on influential people, producing agents on your first tier, it'll work down 7 tiers to ensure that you've got a production line that incentivizes you to grow the company. And it's as simple as that. And my suggestion is reach out to Tharmila. She can explain this to you in terms of the revenue share model, but it's really nicely laid out because that first tier brings a second tier and you can earn up to 24,000 Rand per annum. The second tier brings a third tier, and so it moves on. But look at the numbers down the right-hand side of the page, because those are the influential people that you bring across your first tier in order to grow this network or this organization of real estate professionals. And just remember, this revenue share model is an annuity income that can live with you to ensure that you exit life at some stage with something still of massive value to someone in your family. And I think that's a very important point. Equity awards and incentives. First sale. When an agent does their first sale, you earn 2,000 Rands worth of shares. When an agent caps, like I had a capping agent today, you earn 4,000 Rands worth of shares. And these are EXPI shares that you've got access to forever going forward. Sponsors agent. When you as a sponsor have an agent close their first deal on your first tier, you earn 4,000 Rands worth of shares. And just remember, 5% of your commission can be banked EXPI shares at a trading discount of 10%. And that is something that I would sincerely consider doing as an individual agent here in South Africa. Our Icon Awards, these are your top performers. So how do we compensate and reward those individuals? The cap value of 150,000 Rand, if you achieve 5 million Rands worth of gross commission income in South Africa and you're a top performer, you can receive 150,000 Rands worth of value of EXPI shares, vested for a period of time, set against certain criteria, which you can see on the page being met by that individual agent. Our CRM, world-class. Our listing platform, one of the best in the world. Our university, as it stands, administered, we do about 30 hours of live and recorded training on a weekly basis. But just remember, during the strange hours in South Africa, late at night, early morning, you've got access to what EXP USA is doing, Canada, Australia, all these different countries around the world doing their very own training. And then just our workplace, work chat, I've touched on that already. Our world that we operate, so proud to have the South African flag flying in the EXP world. our marketing company, merchandising, PR company, all intact in South Africa. And what I do want to mention about South Africa, within 5 quarters, we are debt-free, cash flow positive, we are a profitable company, and people can join us with confidence. And that's what I love about our approach as EXP South Africa. Some of the best partners here locally from ENS Africa, there's an entire list that you can go through there. You can access this marketing deck because this is our promise to you. And just remember, at the end of this marketing deck, there's a join application that you can go into. And if Tharmila and her team have influenced you to join EXP in any country around the world where EXP carries a license, you'll go into the join application, have access to an independent contract agreement, and through that contract, you'll be able to announce your sponsor and your sponsor for revenue share going forward. Who are we attracting? Up until now, we've been attracting individual agents. We attract legal practitioners, just adding a professional edge to the agents that are joining us. We are now attracting, and Tharmila has done exactly that. We're attracting teams and companies that want to be their own brand, be their own business, and have the ability to be entrepreneurial to influence agents around them to join their structure. We're attracting firms, we're attracting sports ambassadors and celebrities. One of our friends from EXP South Africa actually works for EXP Canada. Gentleman played tennis for South Africa by the name of Rick de Vust, and he's on most of my Zoom calls every single week. We hold a power half hour on a Tuesday evening. And then social responsibility. I love this because when I presented this to Michael Valdez when I first joined, he said, Andrew, we're going to take 0.5% of gross commission income. And what we're going to do, we're going to ensure that it is spread amongst the communities to ensure a better life of the youth coming through our schools, our universities here locally in South Africa. And we are going to enable youngsters, technology-wise, to become a professional within the real estate game. And that I'm extremely excited about. So Tharmila, just wrapping up from my side, I hope that's a real power. I think it was around about 15 minutes. And that's what we're about here locally in South Africa. I'm certainly privileged to be part of your call today. And just remember what I said earlier, what attracted me to EXP, family, community of real estate professionals, top-class leadership, Glenn Sanford, Jason Gessing, Michael Valdez, Megan Kelly, Ilaria Profumi. These are incredible people in the real estate game. Forward-thinking company looking to 2030, 2040. Glenn Sanford spoke about 50 countries, 5 years, 500,000 agents, and we want you to be a part of that journey going forward. And then just remember the added value, the disruptive technology, the connectivity that's created through EXP in a very happy, collaborative environment with very positive people surrounding you. I just absolutely love it. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Andrew. This was a beautiful presentation. It really is an embodiment to show what EXP is doing across the world. And it's not only impacting agents' individual life, but it's really impacting communities. And that's really what I wanted this presentation to show. And you did exactly that. And really, EXP is all about culture and community. And we're not confined or limited to country lines, state lines, and we can collaborate with people around the world. And to get an understanding of what you can get when you join our group, whether when you partner with us, you're not only able to connect with people like me around the world and get access to growing and scaling your business, but you also have an opportunity, this unique opportunity to have this local brokerage support on the ground level while you grow your business in South Africa and to help change the lives of many other agents. So if you're watching this and you know someone who's living in South Africa and is interested in getting into the real estate industry, please share this with them. It is truly a life-changing opportunity. And we're here giving people mentorship and training on the ground level, which is amazing. And we have people like Andrew and his team doing that for us. And once again, I'll leave it in the description below, my information to get in contact with me. And thank you so much, Andrew, for being so transparent, so informative, sharing this amazing model that is truly impactful. And you come to every call with such a smile on your face and super happy about sharing this model with people. And I can just feel the energy of how much you love being with EXP. And that's exactly what our community is all about. And I just can't thank you enough. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Tharmila, absolute pleasure. And you must live your passion. And if your passion is property, real estate, and development, that's exactly what we're doing at the moment. As I said earlier, absolute privilege to have met you. Thank you very much for your support of EXP South Africa in particular. And just love the work you're doing. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Andrew. And for those of you that are watching, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you have any questions at all about the EXP South Africa model, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll definitely get the answer to you. And please subscribe to our channel to get more content like this. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you next time.